What is going on, you guys? My name is Spydico64, and welcome all back to yet again another NASCAR diecast review. And well, we're here today to have a look at another Hendrick win, but this is right here. Oh shit! You hear that sound that it made? Like, listen to this again. Wow, that was like a loud sound. Wow. Okay, but anyways, guys, we're going to be here today to have a look at and review here today at William Byron's number 17 HendrickCars.com Charlotte win. So let's go ahead and get into it. Here's the box. There you go. That was the box. Here's the diecast. It's the same HendrickHMS.com scheme. Okay, but to be for real here, yeah, so Hendrick Motorsports, of course, obviously in the Xfinity Series, won back-to-back races at the Charlotte Motor Speedway in the Xfinity Series. And this time around, good old Willie B got the win for HMS here. So, looking closely at the car itself here, I mean, this is just a standard, you know, it's basically the standard, Hendrick Motorsports, the HendrickCars.com scheme. And this is just basically what you get here. But what makes it kind of up for it is that it does have a lot of cool race win detail and damage for the most part. Yeah, so that's pretty cool about this particular diecast. How, yeah, it includes some of that pretty cool detail. But I do got to say, though, that I really do wish that there were better ways to kind of differentiate this car between all the other drivers. Like a big example being, I think I've maybe said this before. I think, what was it, the Corey Day review or something like that? How I stated that before, that that how all of them on the rear quarter panel right here have the Valvoline logo. But beforehand, they used to have the logos of their particular sponsors and all that good stuff and whatnot, sort of have you. Like, Byron used to have Exalta or Raptor. Bowman had Ally. And, you know, Chase Elliott, the one last year, had Napa on the side. So, I just really kind of wish that there were other ways to differentiate these schemes. But, oh well. But, yeah. But, I mean, hey, you know what? You can't go wrong with old standard HMS paint schemes and all that good stuff. But, I guess Valvoline really paid to be a lot in the car. So, there you go. But anyways, though, let's just go off ahead here and let's have a look at the sponsors. So, on the windshield banner, we have Xfinity, and we got the star right there. This was always, of course, ran during Memorial Day weekend. HendrickCars.com on the hood. Chevrolet, number 17, HendrickCars.com. Sonunco. Goodyear on top of the wheel well. And this car, unlike the Chase Elliott one last year, does actually have the correct tires. That one had like no tires had no decals on the tires, which was just so weird. But of course, obviously it says Goodyear and Race for Our Troops. I think that's what it says. It is so blurry. Kind of similar with like the Chastain one too. How they just all look so blurry. Anyways, you got Xfinity. I don't remember what that company is called. NASCAR Salutes. William Byron, the race win sticker, which, shouldn't there be, wait, hold on, shouldn't there be 2 race win stickers on technically on here? Because Larson won in this scheme. Yeah, he won in this exact scheme at Bristol. So shouldn't there technically be 2? That's kind of weird. That's a weird looking detail right there. Anyways, on the B pillar, you got Chevrolet, Exalta, Cincinnati, Mack Tools, Freightliner, Siemens, American Flag, Valvoline. I already talked about the logo, you know, how it just says Valvoline right there. You got the gas cap right there. Number 17, hiring techs, Byron, HendrickCars.com. Same thing, HendrickCars.com, 17, Chevrolet. You got the same stuff on the other side as per normal, and there's an underneath look of the car if you want to see that. But now, so that's the boring part out of the way. Now let's go off ahead here, and now let's have a quick look at the race win damage. And suffice to say, this car has a really good amount of race win damage. Like, I'm pretty... Like, I gotta say, like, this kind of sort of makes up for a pretty lackluster diecast, all things considering. But let's go ahead and get into the race win damage here. So, looking here to the front end, of course, you obviously could see a lot of rubber buildup and all that good stuff. You can see all that. Of course, obviously, you can see the front end has a lot of the chip of the paint being exposed right there. So you can see some scrapes. See the grill detail right there. Underneath, look at all that splitter damage. I love, look at the way that looks. Just the splitter hitting the bottom, hitting the track. That just looks super fucking cool, dude. Pardon my language, but still, that looks so cool. Got some damage right there. So that looks pretty cool on top of the wheel well. Then going down to the side here, you got some more rubber buildup, a little bit some more there. Some there on the top of the wheel well. You can see some more scrapes right there and a wrinkle right there where the fender on the corner right there. You can see some detail right there for the window as well. And you can also see the roof hatch that Dale Jr. does not like it when you pop out of and all that good stuff. Anyways, got some white underneath this right here, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, okay, so this is how the deck lid's supposed to close with the spoiler on the back going on top. So that kind of mimics it. So okay, that's interesting. And then of course, obviously you can see here on the side, you got scrape the wall right there. Some more damages on the edge. Got this blacked out piece for the exhaust pipe. That looks so weird. And then of course, obviously you have more damage on top of the wheel well. So a fairly really good beat up race win, all things considered, considering that it's just a standard old HMS. It's just a standard HendrickCars.com HendrickCars.com scheme. But hey, you know what? For what it's worth, I think this is pretty cool. It definitely is a lot better than probably the Kyle Larson one that they were gonna offer at Bristol. Yeah, so definitely for sure this is a pretty much a better race win if you honestly personally ask me. But yeah. This is actually now a few couple things to mention here also too about this particular race win also too, and that is I think what was it, Justin Allgaier dominated the whole race and then he lost it due to a late race caution, and then Byron took the win. The only win that HMS got that weekend because Byron got passed by Chastain in the Coke 600. So yeah, and also this is the first Byron Xfinity win that has been made, in the first time in the last couple of years. Can't remember the last time a Byron Xfinity win got made. I think his Daytona win, and then probably his Iowa win, and then like his championship race version from back in 2017. Those are some cars I need to go back ahead and get. But yeah, guys, really, with all that really kind of being said, this is a bit of a shorter review, more than usual, but actually there was a lot of stuff to talk about with this diecast right here. So yeah, a pretty cool race win. I think this is a lot better than the Elliott one last year and all that good stuff. And by the way, get used to just seeing HMS blue because we got Raja Caruth in the 88, and then Corey Day's coming back for another year in the 17. So get ready for that. All right, but anyways, though, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video. I don't know when it is, but see you all next time.